Hello everyone, and welcome to Completionist Progress episode 16. As has become sort of customary, I took a bit of a break from Old School between this video and the last one, but I came back doing what I always seem to do after a break, which is agility, but I just didn't want to start this off with one agility level. I've been actually doing, I can show you on the map here, on Fossil Island Underwater, the swimming, thieving, agility minigame thing. Not really a minigame. I'm not sure what it's called. It's just called Underwater. But I've heard it called swimming. I've also heard it called Mermaid's Domain. I don't know what the official name of it is, but I've been training with that, as well as some arty rooftop. But I have a whole bunch of tiers here because I want to get, if we go here and train, that's most of it. 95 agility, which was the agility level I'm going for. But because this also gives thieving experience, there is 93 thieving, and I think I still have a few more tiers left over. So, yeah, 95 agility, because recently I've just been really motivated to go for 99 agility. I might not get that done this episode, but I'm definitely making a lot of progress towards it, so I'm really excited for that. And, I'm not sure how much more swimming I'll do, though, because while I do love this as a training method, the thing is, if you just redeem the agility experience, it's not that great. I think around my level now, 95, it starts to be better than Arty, but it's just a little lacking, especially because it's a lot more effort than Arty. But if you do thieving and agility, it's really good experience. Like, you get 40k agility per hour and like 100 some thieving, so it's more efficient to do 2 hours of this than 1 hour of agility and 1 hour of thieving. So that's why I've been doing it. But the downside is you don't get pets from this, and I need both the agility and the thieving pets still. So, yeah, I also did get 92 thieving before I got 93 just now, and of course 94 agility. So I got 2 thieving levels and 2 agility levels from this, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. But there's a lot of other stuff I'd like to get to, now that I kind of finished my agility goal to start off the episode, including a new quest that came out. So, yeah. If you look up in the chat, you'll see I just finished my Dagonoth Slayer task, which I did at Dagonoth Kings. I was holding off on it for a while. I think I got it last episode, not sure. Anyway, I've been holding off till I started this episode, just in case I got a pet or something. All I got was an Archer's Rings and a Seer Ring and a Dragon Axe, I think, so I don't have any clips of that. But I am going to be working on Slayer, and I think at the moment I just got Cal Fights, which I'd like to do at KQ, but I don't have a Bludgeon, and I really want a Bludgeon if I was doing that task, so I don't know. We'll see what I figure out for that. And one other thing, or the reason I'm here at Nightmare Zone, is because between episodes, I did also work on Nightmare Zone. In the last episode, I think it was, I got the other Slayer helms, but I didn't have the points to imbue them. So between episodes, I grinded a lot of points. So now I can imbue, and also imbue the Granite Ring, because that's technically a completionist thing, even though the Granite Ring is not best in slot, but it's technically an imbue. So now I have all of that, and I should have enough points to get all the imbues, because I think it was 7.4 mil points I needed, and I had 8. And that will cover the rest of the Slayer Helms, the Ring of the Gods, and there might be something else I'm forgetting, but I think it's just the Ring of the Gods and the other Slayer Helm recolors. And also, while I was doing Nightmare Zone, originally I was just doing like the experience, then I realized, wait, I should just go for points, I don't need experience. But either way, I ended up getting a 96 strength, so you might have saw that in the last clip, and that is why. Apologies for how mixed matched this outfit looks with the black Slayer helm, the green dragon hide, the red gold trim boots, but as you can see, I got myself a Bludgeon, which I'm actually very happy about because I've wanted this for quite some time now, and luckily I actually managed to have enough money to buy one without selling anything, which was a little surprising because I only have like 12 mil in the bank at the time, and between selling the stuff from the Dagonoth task, because the Archer's Ring's worth like 5 mil right now, and also dipping a little bit into my drop tab and selling some stuff I wasn't going to sell, but I'll probably get back later. Yeah, I managed to get myself a Bludgeon. But not only that, I've already been working at the task, and I got another KQ head. So I think I have killed KQ before the counter was in place. So I'm actually not sure how many I've killed in total in Old School, but that's my second head in 72 KC on the counter, so I guess I'm kinda lucky. And just to fill you guys in, because I think I mentioned in the previous episode, I need another KQ head. This head right here is supposed to be a KQ head, because I had one upstairs, but I replaced it with Vorkath, and I also need one for the Green Slayer helmet. So I only need one more KQ head now to be done with KQ, aside from the pet. but they also are adding the drop collection log, so I probably will want to go back there and get a head and G-chain and such for that someday. But anyway, I got a KQ head and also finally got myself a bludgeon, so I'm happy. You know, I actually was a bit annoyed that the tattered KQ had passed the poll, because how they pulled it was you'd only get the guaranteed head drop at double the KC if you haven't done the diary task already. And in my case, that was kind of annoying because I did the diary cast, but I need a KQ head both for my player-owned house and for the Slayer helm, so even though I was below the KC, I wouldn't get the guaranteed drop because I already did it. But someone who didn't do it could get the guaranteed drop and still a normal drop, so anyway, I was a little annoyed at that. But now at 91 kills, I got another KQ head. So that's 3 KQ heads in like 90-some kills. I'm not sure how many because, like I said, the counter had some kills before it was tracking. But yeah, that's all the KQ heads I need now. I got 1 for the Slayer helm, 1 to put back in my player-owned house to replace the cockatrice. And I actually think I'm going to stop doing the KQ task now, or go back to normal cal fights, because I still have 110. I forget how big this task was, maybe like 150, but it takes a long time to kill KQ, and I think it'd be better to wait until after the collection log comes out to really like go for the pet or such, or maybe just do a little bit each task, but I think I'd like to go back to other Slayer tasks now that I got both the heads I needed out of the way. So I was killing some hobgoblins in the wilderness, and I managed to get this, a Hobgoblin Champion Scroll. The only problem, this is on the Seasonal Deadman world. So, yep. That kind of sucks, because I'm pretty sure I need this scroll in both Old School and RuneScape 3, and I got it within a few kills on Deadman trying to get some of the new PvP gear. So, oh well. Back here on the normal version of the game, I've been continuing with Slayer. It's mostly been uneventful. I did get Lizardman Shamans, which was my first time killing them, and also did some of the Greater Demon task out at Krill. But aside from that, not much has happened. But I did just get my first Abyssal Demon task, which means I finally get to do Sire, because there is a completionist thing with Sire. You need to get the book, and that does stuff. But, yeah. I have no idea how to kill Sire, so I better figure that out. Well, Sire is going away. So as you can see, I just died there, and that's like the 4th or 5th time I died in 8 kills. So, yeah, I'm not having a good time at Sire right now. I think I'm going to go back and get my stuff and maybe just go to normal Abyssal Demons, because this boss is really brutal on me. I think my 91 defense is actually hurting me a lot here, because it's mainly in the second phase when all the minions range me. It just deals a ton of damage, and I'm not dealing with it properly. So I think I'm going to take a break from Sire and maybe try again next time I get an Abyssal Demon task, because I don't think I'm going to be able to do the full task there. How many do I have left? Yeah, I think I've already hit my limit for Sire. Okay, so hopefully this will be the last Slayer updated. Oh, a genie. But I just finished another Dagannoth King's Slayer task, or Dagannoth task at the Kings. And a few things to note. One, I got 94 attack. I think it was on the Abyssal Demon task, actually. And on this task, I just got 98 hit points, which is actually something I didn't really realize until it happened. Like, I knew I was going to get a hit points level, but I didn't really sink in, wait, it's 98 hit points. It's 1 level down from 99. It's my highest stat. Originally, or pretty much in RuneScape 2, 99 HP was my first 99. And I considered doing the same in Old School. But I decided actually I wanted to do like, I think Magic was going to be my first 99. And I wanted Attack to be my first melee 99. Well, it looks like at this point I don't have much of a choice, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit 99 hit points before any of these other skills get 99. So that's kind of interesting, and something, I mean, it's not like really a bad thing. It's just I wasn't planning on getting 99 HP first. But in addition to that, it was a pretty uneventful Dagannoth task. But the other reason I'm having this clip is because on the completionist list under cosmetic, there's a section for the Fremnik items, the blade, helm, and shield. I just never bothered to get them, but while I was doing Dagannoths, they drop them occasionally. You can actually see I got the helm on the last kill. So I managed to pick up a set of them, so now I have that task crossed off. Also, just to see what my next task is, Lizardman. I might do that task now, but I think I might want to take a bit of a break from Slayer. I have absolutely no idea what made me think a good break from Slayer would be Barbarian Assault. For some reason, I just ended up here, and I decide, okay, let's do Barbarian Assault now. So if you come here, I think I had healer and attacker done before. I finished collector, and now I finished defender. So that is all the roles maxed. And that means, if I look, I think here, there we go. That's the last task of the Kandaren Elite Diary, which, I don't know, it's something I had on the list for so long and I just put off doing, and I just randomly decided, you know what, let's do Barbarian Assault now. I think I might have decided to work at it because I wanted the torso. But, okay, so I think most of these aren't that great. The Battle Staff, not really useful. The discount for making hostiles, not really useful. The unlimited teleports and increased herb yield, that's kind of useful. The bowstring conversions and the coal cart's not very useful. So, yeah, but I finally have the Kandaren headgear 4 for the unlimited Sherlock teleports, and I guess also the herb thing's kind of nice. But yeah, I don't know why I've just decided to do this now. I think it might have been partially because I wanted to go for the torso. And I think I still will probably do that, although looking at the points, it's actually not that many points in like the grand scheme of things to get the full outfit, so I might be working on that over the coming episodes, although I'm not sure if I'm going to finish the torso this episode or not, but I'm not that far off. Well, it is the next day now, and as you can see, I did end up getting the fighter torso. All I do is 1 round of healer and 1 round of defender, and the reason I need this, aside from being useful for Slayer and in general, because I don't have a BCP yet, I need it for this master clue. So, yeah, I'm not sure how far along this clue is. I could always check, but, let's just see what he gives me in return. Okay, so it's another clue, so hopefully I can finish the rest of this master clue and it's not going to be stuck in my bank for a few months because it needs an obscure item like a torso that I just don't feel like getting. Also, since I know it in the past when I did some, UI changes to, like, the scroll bar, yeah, this interface is here now. So, yeah. Personally, I don't know why they just didn't put it here, because we have a bond pouch button there, but then there's also the same button here. So, I don't know. Hopefully they do address the redundancy, but I kind of missed the ignore list already. And the main thing, I don't want to actually flip to friends list, because I don't want to show all my friends, but yeah, I don't like the little red icon staring at me on the friends list. Anyway, I got the torso. I'm going to see how I can finish this master clue. While I did stop showing every clue a while back and only showed ones when I actually got something, since I already showed you the first step of this master clue, I thought I should at least show you the reward, and it is... Okay, that's actually pretty decent. I mean, the boots I don't think are worth much, but the seeds are worth a good bit. So yeah, also I found a dragon impling. Let's see if that's anything. Nope, not really. After that clue, I decided to get back to grinding Slayer, and as you can see in the chat, I finished 200 Slayer tasks and got a bunch of points, and my last task was actually Gargoyles, and I think if I scroll up, it might still be here. Yeah, I got to 100 Grotesque Guardian kills. That just want to kill normal Guardians. Even with the reduced health, it still takes a long time, but every time I get a Gargoyle task, I like to try working at it a little bit for the pet. And you might also notice, I got a good bit of levels. I got 87 Slayer, and I'm almost at 88 now. I got 92 defense, 96 range, 97 magic, because I tried bursting next, 97 strength, and then I got 120 combat. But to end off this episode, I want to do one other thing, which is rewards, and there we go. So, it might seem a little foolish to spend so much points on that, although I still do have 300 left over. But, yeah, I got another black mask, and... there we go. And ta-da, there's the Calphite Slayer helm with the head I got earlier this episode, and it actually looks better than I was expecting. But yeah, I do want to end it off here, and I forget if I explained this early in the episode, but my plan was to get to 200 Slayer tasks and then go back to Wilderness Slayer, because I want to get to 250 Wilderness tasks for the big point boost. I think you got 250 or something like that. I'll double check off camera. But, I don't know, I want to get back to working on Wilderness Slayer so I can build up a bunch of points so I can get all the missing unlocks, you know, all the helms and stuff, and not to worry about that. And also, at RuneFest, they did reveal there is a new Slayer Master coming up, so I don't know how that's going to play into it, but I would like to get Wilderness done before that. So, yeah, also the update today had the really far out zoom, although I personally prefer playing, let's see, there or between those, yeah, around here. Anyway, but I think that's going to be it for this episode. I know it's a bit of a shorter episode, and we didn't get to some of the stuff I planned, like the quest, but I want to kind of wrap up this episode while I could and save the quest for the next episode. So yeah, there's still a lot of stuff I want to do and a lot of stuff for the next episode. So I'll stop talking about the next episode and end off this one so I can start recording the next episode. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. And until next time, goodbye.